Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back with my vendor, what I've been warming for the past 2 weeks. So as I had stated before, I have been heavily working on my Scentsy collection and trying to bring that down. So in between me melting Scentsy, I am warming vendor wax as well, just not as rapidly as I'm warming through my Scentsy. So I used to do these every week, but now it's every 2 weeks. And I have a plethora here. So, and we do have quite a bit of vendors too. So let me just separate them all out and then we'll go ahead and get started. Speaking of vendor wax, has anybody gone into any pre-orders? I haven't done any, like, lately. The last pre-order I did was Melting Memories spring pre-order. That was the last one that I had done. And to be honest, I think that's the only one I've done all year for 2025. No, I take that back. I did order Teddy Bees way back, like in January, February, so. But yeah, so I've been really good with my purchases for vendor wax. I've been kind of keeping those low and not, you know, going in on FOMO and things like that. Okay, so for Lavender and Speckles, we just have 3. I finished off a walk around town square. This is from the Gilmore Girls collection. It's got espresso, buttercream, clove, nutmeg, pumpkin, and iced almond cookies. You do get a lot of the coffee notes and the iced almond cookies. The pumpkin I really don't pick up much on cold or on warm. But this is very enjoyable. I would repurchase this one just because it's not intense. I do like her espresso, and I like how the buttercream kind of calms down those coffee notes. And the iced almond cookies, it's like that heavy almond extract, like iciness, kind of like frosted ginger cookie from Scentsy. So that's why I like this one so much, because it kind of leads into that like heaviness. So definitely enjoyed that one. Worked on Pop-Tarts and Freedom, another one from the Gilmore Girls collection. I think this one's called Tarts and Freedom now. It's strawberry pound cake blended with sweet strawberries, blackberries, cotton candy, and pie crust. This is really nice. It's not as like impressive on cold, but when you put it in the warmers, it really develops. You get the pie crust, you get the 2 different strawberry notes, you get the blackberries. It's really, really enjoyable. So I have enough to do one more warm of this. And one that I've been loving is strawberry pound cake and Palo. I would probably have to say there's like 3 standouts here for the 2 weeks that I warmed vendor wax, and this would be one of them. I normally don't like strawberry pound cake and wax, but I'm really starting to enjoy Beth's. And the strawberry pound cake and Palo, it's just perfection. It truly is. Okay, from Sweet Tooth Apothecary, I worked on my Beach Date. This one's Marshmallow, Summer Air, and S'mores. I absolutely love this one. Definitely gonna have to order more when I run out of this, but this I like better than Scentsy's Bonfire Beach, and this lasts days in my house and performs like medium plus level. So when I can find a vendor wax that does that, I definitely want to stock up. Okay, Knowles Farm Scents. I worked on this Evening Escape. I absolutely love this one. Granted, I have not tried much from Knowles Farms, but this is a knockout stunning performer. It's got cashmere sugar, blackberry, and beach evenings. I warm this in my bedroom and it lasts days. It is just the most comfy, cozy beach nights with rich blackberries. Oh my gosh, it is so stinking good, and a little bit goes a long way. Like, you only need like 1 or 2 of these chunks and you're good for a couple of days. All right, Teddy Bees. I worked on the Black Flame candle. I do have a loaf of this that was gifted to me. It's flannel type, crackling firewood, and warm vanilla sugar. I did this in a couple bedrooms and bathroom, and it was nice. I just don't know if this would be a repurchase, just because the smell was great, but I just couldn't get it to perform. It was like a 5 out of 10 in those rooms. And I did a lot. And I still could only get it up to a 5. And this one's been sitting, it was poured last June of 24. So it's been sitting for a year. So I don't know. I feel like with Teddy Bees in my home, I have to play around with the scents, and I have to like experiment with them and try different rooms, try different warmers to kind of find that sweet spot. But yeah, I'm still on the verdict for Black Flame Candle, but I think I'll like that a little bit more once it gets colder and it's like into the fall weather. This one I purchased from my recent order from Teddy Bees a couple months back, and it's the I Heart Vanilla Stone Fruit. I was disappointed on cold with this, you guys, because I really wanted the peach notes to come out, and I still don't get peach. What I get is a very heavy plum scent, and then all of that I Heart Vanilla. I think her I Heart Vanilla, when it's mixed with other things, it overpowers the other things. So I think I would like I Heart Vanilla by itself. I just don't think I would like it mixed with stuff, because all I get on warm and cold is the I Heart Vanilla, and it kind of saddens me. But this one was supposed to have creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, and marshmallow and magnolias, which is her boardwalk marshmallow. I definitely got all of that, but it's blended with red plums, caramelized sugar, and peach flesh. I don't get any peach flesh. I don't get any caramelized sugar. I do get the red plum, and it's a nice plum, but this just wasn't what I expected. I really wanted a heavy, heavy, heavy stone fruit. Like, I wanted peach, and I didn't get peach, so sad about that, but I'll continue playing around with it and see. All right, now we got some Melting Memories. I did some damage with the Melting Memories over the past 2 weeks. Really, Amy? Dropping everything here. Okay, so finished up Golden Sands. This is her dupe for Vanilla Waves by Scentsy. It's French vanilla, light floral, oceanic sea salt, musk, and sandalwood. It 99.99999% smells like Vanilla Waves. I am glad that I found a vendor that does do a great Vanilla Waves. I don't feel the need to club or repurchase Scentsy's. One of my favorite, Blueberry Santo Cake. Love Blueberry Santo Cake. I love all of her Santo Cakes, but this is what got me hooked. Blueberry Pancakes, Palo Santo, and White Cake. If she's got Palo Santo and White Cake mixed with anything, I'm on board. The blueberries in here. It literally smells like sweet imitation blueberries that you find like in Jiffy Muffin Mix. Perfection. Love that thing. This one, banana frosting and walnut raisin bread. So I love her banana frosting oil. Love it. This one is kind of like down in the ranks for all the bananas that I've warmed. This is more heavy on like the bready notes. So you get a lot of like the spiced muffin bread and the walnuts and the raisins. So this one is more of a fall bakery to me, because you definitely get all of that muffin and spiciness with the nutty nuances of the walnuts and then the sweet raisins. But then the banana is barely there. But I like it for the walnut raisin bread that it is. And if you like Scentsy's walnut raisin muffin, I think you would really enjoy this one. Okay. Finished off 2 of the banana bar collections. This was a collection that I collaborated with Veronica on. So Banana Clouds is banana frosting, cashmere cream, and boardwalk marshmallow clouds. This is just a very dreamy, creamy, cozy banana. That's what that one is. And I did that in bedrooms, and it was pretty decent, about average for performance. And then Banana Fluff, another series blend that she does. I've had pumpkin fluff, I've had peppermint fluff. I know she's done lemon fluff. I've not tried that one, but banana fluff. It's literally banana frosting and marshmallow fluff. Oh, This one turned a lot more bakery than it did when I first had it. So the marshmallow did cure and it did up the ante on the strength. So I did enjoy that one. And then these are 3 of new ones that I recently purchased from her spring pre-order. So we've got Wind and Watermelon. This one's fresh watermelon, watermelon candy, freesia, ocean air, musk, cedarwood, sugarcane, vanilla, and cotton candy. I did this one in my office. And it was really, really nice. It wasn't overpowering. It wasn't super saturated. The freesia in here really didn't take over. It was very, very light floral, but you really got the 2 different watermelons and you got that oceanic air note that kind of just made it very light and airy, and I don't know, it was just very enjoyable. But I do like my watermelon a little bit more saturated, so I'll be curious to see what other watermelon blend she comes up with. And then S'mores and Smoke, this one, oh my gosh, so good. One of my favorites for the 2 weeks. Toasted marshmallow, more ooey gooey marshmallow, chocolate graham cracker, salty sea air. That's her version of Beach Nights. This one, I got burnt graham crackers, but in a good way, and then definitely got the double marshmallow. I really didn't get much chocolate, but this was like toasted marshmallow and graham cracker crunch had a throuple with Bonfire Beach. It was good, definitely good, and it was super strong in my office. Got huge compliments on it. And then this one, Sugar and Stems. Love this one. Fresh cut grass, muddy dirt, moss, and Macintosh apples. So Scentsy did a similar one to this called I Love Clover, and it was in the St. Patrick's Day collection. So I actually prefer Veronica's over I Love Clover by Scentsy, and I took it out of my club because I do like this one. And the reason why I like this one better is not only does it have the petrichor note in it, but the fresh, like, sweet grass and the Macintosh apple, those notes are so sweet that it actually cuts down on the petrichor and makes the petrichor not super overpowering. And I love that because I love dirt, but I want it in the background. And you definitely, the grass and the green, and the grass and the Mac apple is like the top notes, and then you get the dirt and like the oak moss. Oh my gosh, if you love scents like that, if you love Scentsy's Fresh Cut Grass, if you like Farmer's Market, if you liked I Love Clover, if you liked Teddy B's petrichor blends, like earth, but you want like fruit and greenery mixed with it, Sugar and Stems, y'all. Sugar and Stems. But that's it. That's everything that I warmed for vendor wax. So I did get through a little bit of my collection. Got some clamshells emptied. That's always a good thing. Let me know what vendors you've been working on this week and what were some of your favorites. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing, and talk to you next time. Bye, guys.